Guys, welcome to the first After-School Science Club at EDC. Welcome, thanks for coming. We're going to do a couple of great activities today. The first one is about making a buggy. So, what goes into a buggy? Can somebody just tell me what goes into making a buggy? What do you need for a buggy? I'm going to write them down here. What's a buggy? Anybody? Oliver?
Like a car.
Could be like a car, okay. Buggy's a kind of car, so what parts does this buggy have usually? Satchel.
Engine.
I have an engine, okay, let's give it an engine. Anything else? Something else. Brian?
Wheels.
Wheels, right, yeah. Anything else? Thomas?
A chassis.
Chassis. Can you just tell people what you mean by a chassis? I know it's pretty obvious, but what's...
It's the thing that connects the wheels.
Thing that connects the wheels. We call it a body, like the body of the car. So body. And you've just told us what it's for. It connects the wheels.
Windows.
Windows. Okay. Let's have somebody in the back. It's Emily.
Lights.
Lights. Right. Something else that absolutely you have to have. I suppose you could have a car with no lights, but let's have Annika. Something else.
Doors.
Doors, okay. Tell me something. What holds the wheels on? Angeline.
I was gonna say chairs.
Chairs. Could have chairs. Okay, I'm gonna one more. Who haven't we heard from? Hang on a second. Mumchak. Hurry.
Steering wheel.
Steering wheel. Right. Excuse my writing. One thing we haven't heard about yet, maybe somebody's going to tell me. Hold up, Oliver. Somebody I haven't heard from at all. Heard from you, Satchel?
Yeah.
Is there somebody in the back? Okay, Satchel and then Oliver and then we'll close. Then what were you going to say, Satchel?
You need the pillows in case you have
Pillows. This is a luxury car. Doors. So where was the chairs? Was pillows. Oliver, one last thing.
a brake.
A brake. Okay. Well, I'm afraid our car's not going to be nearly as luxurious as your car's, but we're going to make it. So I'm going to circle the things you're actually going to get. You are going to get wheels. You're going to get a chassis. You're not going to get windows, I'm afraid. Not going to get lights this time. Not going to get doors or chairs or a steering wheel or a brake. It's going to be a very basic car. But one thing that nobody's mentioned is the axle. Does anybody know what an axle is? Who haven't we heard from? Tell me your name. Ziana.
I think it makes the wheels turn.
Something that makes the wheels turn, or what else? Brian.
Well, isn't it the thing that's like that connects the wheels to the chassis?
Okay, so it might make them turn, it might make them connect. Oliver?
It's like the center of the wheel. It's like the spinning point.
Okay, so spinning point. Okay, so that's really, this is a very basic car. So let me show you. So you're going to get axle, chassis, and wheels. Now later we'll figure out how to put the engine in. Here's what the first challenge is. Can you all see this? So we're going to build a cart that rolls straight and far. So a cart. So what you've got to do that is a chassis, piece of cardboard. And notice it's got folded over edges. And I'm going to let you figure out what that's for. And then it's got axles, 2 pieces of dowel. Those are your axles. And then you've got wheels. So you've got 8 of these paper plates. So you can make as many wheels or whatever number of wheels you like, but you've got 8 plates. And then you've got these nice things called rubber bumpers, and I'll show you how they work. And I'll get you working in a minute now. These fit very nicely onto the dowel. And nice and tight. So you can figure out how you can use those when you put the wheels on. And then 2 other things. So that's basically your car. Then you've got a ruler, a little bit of tape. You can use a little tape. Tape is super expensive, $200 an inch. So we're not going to use very much tape. Just 12 inches, 10 inches, just a little bit of tape. The car's not going to be made of tape, just a little bit where you need it. Okay? And this little hole puncher. So you can do something with that. I'm not going to tell you very much about how to do this. So you each get one of those. And I think you get a pencil if you need it. So here's the materials: cardboard body, paper plates, rubber bumpers, those things, hole puncher, pencil, ruler, tape. And we're going to test our cars on this ramp over here. So once the cars are working, ready to go, we come up and roll them down this ramp and see how they go. Anybody got any questions about the challenge? First person we need is somebody who's the materials person. They're in charge of getting the materials. And if you need, so that person will come up to the table, get the group's materials when you need them, take them back. If you need more materials, that person comes up. Second person is what we call the spy or the ambassador. So a spy is somebody who goes and steals secrets from somebody else. An ambassador is somebody who goes and shares stuff. And the third person is the reporter. Now, that means every now and then when we stop to talk, I'm going to say, what have you noticed? And I want the reporter to say, this is what we've noticed in our group. Other people can speak up too, but if you're the reporter, think about just saying, oh, I'm going to remember that thing. And it's, you know, if you can't think of it at the time, it's okay. So we'll switch up those roles. Okay, why don't you talk to each other, decide who's the materials person, who's the spy, the ambassador, who's the reporter, and then as soon as you've decided, let's have the materials person come on and get the materials.